Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Belmond, Iowa. Here we are ready for some football on this Friday night. A long road trip for the Gehlen Catholic Jays, the 1-2 Gehlen Catholic Jays, as they take on the 2-1 Belmond-Klemme Broncos. And a matchup between an A school and a 1A school here in Belmond tonight. We're going to give you Coach Schindler's interview that I had with him just yesterday. We talked about last week's game as well as this game for tonight. And now we'll play that interview with Coach Schindler of the Jays. Welcome back to the pregame show here on Fuller Digital Solutions, and now I'm joined by the coach of Gehlen Catholic, Jeremy Schindler. Coach, obviously the game did not turn out how you were hoping it would. It was close, 21-14 at halftime, and then some turnovers and just some good things by Unity Christian, and they were able to kind of just go off in that second half. What led to that, and how are you guys going to be able to fix that this coming week?
You know, I think not having the scrimmage the week prior really hurt us. And, there's lots of things that we saw on film the next morning that, we're able to correct. The good thing about what happened Friday night was that everything that we did wrong is fixable. It's not a lack of talent. We lined up wrong a lot on defense. We didn't execute the proper blocks on offense. So all of it's correctable. Once things got steamrolling for them, it was hard for us to stop. And that's something that we have to be able to have a gut check moment and really stand up and fight back and not let things get out of control and try and find a way back into the game.
One of your goals was to keep Clayton Bosma, the quarterback for Unity Christian, in check, and for the most part you guys did all right with that, but there was a couple of times when he was able to escape for a first down, and he actually had 3 rushing touchdowns. How'd you think you guys did overall with trying to slow him down?
I think one of the things I was most disappointed with in terms of defensively was just I didn't think we tackled very well, which was a big surprise for me. I think in the preseason practices leading up to this first game, I think in my eyes, this is one of the better tackling football teams that I've seen. The kids have really bought into the tackling that we're trying to teach them, and I was very surprised that we didn't tackle very well Friday night. In terms of keeping the quarterback in check, I thought we did okay. He's a really good football player, and Unity Christian's a good football team. You can tell they've spent a lot of time in the weight room. They're big and physical and fast. And so I think they're going to have a really good year. But again, part of the problem is we have to line up correctly, and then we have to execute our job on defense. And we didn't do a good job of that for most of the second half.
And that running back that they have, Logan Franken, he might be one of the better running backs in Northwest Iowa. He just has so much talent, 6'2", nearly 200 pounds. That's a lot of guy to try and tackle.
Yeah, big, strong, fast, physical. He runs with an attitude. You can tell he spent a lot of time in the weight room this offseason, and he definitely became a better football player within the past year.
Offensively speaking, you guys were able to do some things in that first half, but then, of course, the second half you kind of fell off a little bit. What did you think the offense did that worked in the first half and then didn't get them any points in the second half?
I think we took what the defense gave us in the first half, and we were able to establish a little bit of a running game. We were able to hit a deep pass to Keaton Bonderson for a touchdown. In the second half, I just don't think we took what the defense gave us. We tried to force the ball downfield a little too much. We had some drops in the passing game. We didn't block the blitz very well all night, and that is going to be an extreme emphasis this week. We got to figure out how to protect our quarterback because we do have the playmakers who can make plays downfield. but that doesn't do anything if he doesn't have any time to throw, and that's something we're going to have to fix this week.
So now looking ahead to this week, obviously, Coach, you've had an extra week again between games, not what we were hoping for, but with this COVID-19 pandemic that we have going on across the world, it is kind of a situation that has to be monitored on a weekly basis. And with Hinton, obviously, we weren't able to see what your team was able to do against them because of that. How big of an impact does that have going into this game against Akron Westfield?
I think it's tough. Most football coaches will tell you the biggest improvement that a team sees is between game 1 and game 2, and not having game 2 right there, it hurts. Obviously, we did get the extra week of practice, and I think we turned a corner in practice in the past 2 weeks. The physicality has been really stepped up, especially up front. Our offense and defensive lines are starting to really figure it out that, we are a big, strong team, and we have to use that to our advantage. And we want to play a power style of football, and we want to control the line of scrimmage on both sides. So it definitely hurts not having a game last week, but the kids responded really well, and we've had a really good couple weeks of practice, and they're chomping at the bit to get out there tonight.
And, of course, Akron Westfield, they've had 2 games now. They are 1-1 on this season. What have you seen so far from looking at some of the film and maybe just looking at some of the statistics for Akron Westfield? It looks to me kind of like they're more leaning towards passing the football in their first 2 games.
Yeah, absolutely. They want to spread the ball around. Their quarterback has improved a lot since last year. Their offensive line has given him a lot of time. And so they definitely want to throw the football, and they want to spread it out to their different receivers. And that's kind of their game. They do run the ball a little bit, but, they don't want to be a power football team. They like to spread it out to their speedsters outside.
Do you think that plays into a strength that you guys have, or do you think that's going to take some adjusting for you guys going into this game?
I think covering the pass is tough. It is difficult, but I like our secondary. We're young in the secondary, but we're athletic, and I think our secondary is understanding what Coach Gehlen, our defensive coordinator, what he's trying to get across, and what our game plan is. We want to keep everything in front of us. We want to rally down, make tackles in the flats. We want to make teams drive the ball for 10, 15 play drives. And, when the ball's in the air, we want to go get it. So that's kind of our philosophy on defense is be a bend but don't break. But when the ball's in there, you got to take advantage of it. It wasn't a couple years ago. We actually led the state in interceptions. And so Coach Alonso knows how to coach pass coverage defense, and that's hopefully will become one of our strengths this year.
Yeah, and looking at Kate Walkingstick's numbers, he does have 4 interceptions in the 2 games, so he definitely isn't always perfect with his throws out there. So there is a chance for some turnovers for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's made huge improvements on last year. I think the ball he's throwing, I just think he throws a better football this year. He's obviously put in the time and worked on it. But we do want to get pressure on him with our front 4. We want to be able to make him uncomfortable in the pocket, make him throw on the run. And we do think that if he is forced to be uncomfortable back there, that we can take advantage of it and turn him over.
Yeah, that would be really big if you guys are able to do that. 2 other keys that you would have going into this game at Akron Westfield on Friday.
I think offensively we got to establish a run game. I just think we have to be tougher than the other teams that we play. We're big up front, and I think that has to be our MO this year. And I think we got away from that in the Unity game. And we're going to take a little bit of a different approach to attacking the defense this week. And I think you'll see a more power style run game. And then defensively, we just got to line up correctly. That was something we didn't do in the Unity game, and Akron is very well known for lining up in very unique formations, and they have all the trick plays in the bag that you could ever imagine. So if you line up correctly against Akron and just do your job, most of the time you can have some success.
That is Coach Jeremy Schindler of Gehlen Catholic. Coach, I want to thank you again for joining me on the pregame show, and good luck against Akron Westfield.
Thank you.
And that will do it for this part of the pregame show. Come back after this message from our sponsors, and we will have more on the pregame show here on Fuller Digital Solutions after this.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done in customer testimonials.
Welcome back to Belmond, Iowa, as we get you set for the 1 and 2 Jays and the 2 and 1 Broncos. And the Broncos rather, won the toss and deferred their choice to the second half, so it will be the Jays getting the football first, and it will be a touchback for the kicker, Edwin Gonzalez, for the Broncos. Gonzalez had 2 touchbacks on 16 kickoffs coming in. That's his 3rd of the season. Jays coming off a hard loss to Hartley Melvin Sanborn. They led 7-0 at the half, and then the HMS offense woke up. Dominating win in the last game for the Broncos, as that is a run. Derek Von Arb, the running back / fullback, 6', 195 senior. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 6 for the Jays offense. And handoff is to Lehman, and Lehman up a couple of yards shy of the first down at the 27-yard line. And interesting development here, as it is Connor Kraft, the quarterback, to start the game. Ryan Livermore not in right now. Kraft will roll out, throws it short to Von Arb, who has a first down. Across the 30 at the 31-yard line, a first down for the Jays. So a nice job by Kraft on the bootleg there. Looks as if Livermore's got his helmet on the sideline over there. Looks like he's ready to go. So it's interesting to see that Kraft is the quarterback. Here's a handoff to Von Arb. He's in to the secondary inside Broncos territory. He's still going and finally brought down at around the 30-yard line of the Broncos. A big run by Derek Von Arb to the 31-yard line, and a big play for the Jays on the opening drive. 10.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Just getting underway. First possession of the game. It's Gehlen Catholic's football at the 31-yard line of the Broncos. Tailback is Von Arb. He gets the carry again. Bulldozes his way for a solid gain on the play. And it's a good start to the game for this Jays offense, who struggled last week other than one drive when they were able to get in the end zone. 10 minutes to go, 2nd down and 5. Lehman gets the carry. And maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe 1 yard on the play, not much. So it'll be 3rd down and manageable. For the Broncos, they beat Clarion Goldfield Dows 45-13 last week, a dominating win. They've also been affected by COVID, only have played 3 games so far, just like the Jays. Handoff is to Lehman, and he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Well, actually, it's closer than what I thought it was. And actually, it's not. 4th down and 3. So, but at the 28-27 yard line, you'll see Coach Schindler go for it. Out of field goal range, but not really punting situation here either for the Jays offense. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Kraft takes the snap, play fake to Lehman. He'll throw it to his brother, Zach Kraft, and it is incomplete. There's a flag down. This could save the Jays. And it will not. An ineligible receiver. So the Broncos have it, 1st down and 10 at their own 28. They get a good run from Derek Von Arb, but they cannot capitalize after that. So a turnover on downs for the Gehlen Catholic offense. Run-heavy team are the Broncos, very similar to the Jays in that sense. Senior quarterback Jordan Meyer, 6'1", 185. Hand it to the first man through on the play, and that's the fullback Juan Gomez, a 5'9", 190-pound senior. Coming in, had 16 carries for 86 yards, averaged 5.6 yards per carry. No touchdowns for him on the season. He picks up a nice gain of 8 there. Bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Broncos. 8 minutes to go in the opening quarter. First possession for the Broncos. And the play blown dead. And more than likely going to be offensive and a false start. And that'll push him back 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 7 to the 30-yard line. So we'll see if that penalty affects this drive for the Broncos offense. Broncos offense, they got the Colts-like logo on their helmets. They got the Broncos logo at their 50-yard line. Looks like the Denver Broncos, as that's a 1st down carry on the play by their running back, Tate Sander, the 6'1", 195-pound junior who's done damage so far this season. 56 carries, 491 yards, averages 8.6 yards a carry, and 7 touchdowns rushing on the season. So a 1st down at the 40-yard line. Kelly green and navy are the colors for the Broncos. Does that sound familiar? Notre Dame colors. Obviously, there's no cream color like the navy that Notre Dame has, but the Kelly green with the clover, of course, and then the navy, obviously. There's a toss to Sander, and he breaks it into the secondary. He's inside the 20. He's gone. Touchdown, Broncos. 6. Oh, there's a flag on the play as a firework goes off. And hold off on the fireworks. They happened, but they happened illegally on a hold. And instead of a 67 or a 57-yard touchdown run, it'll be second down and about 7 for the Broncos at their own 43. And the Jays will call a timeout. And we will take it with them here on Fuller Digital Solutions. 6:48 to go in the opening quarter. No score from Belmond.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
I don't know what you want from me.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's No Limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Welcome back to Belmond here at Dr. A.M. Nelson Stadium. As it is a 2nd and 7 for the home team, the Broncos, at their own 43-yard line. 2nd and 7 after a 57-yard touchdown was just called back. And then the Jays called the timeout. And now we have a 2nd and 7 here. In motion there. And the handoff straight ahead. That was Sander on the carry, maybe a yard or two. At about the 45-yard line is where they'll mark it, so it'll be 3rd and 5. The Jays in the Class A District 1 standings, sitting at 1 and 2. Right in the same area as Akron Westfield and MMCRU, who are both 1 and 3. And then Lawton Bronson, who's off because of COVID this week, 3 and 1 at the top. 3rd and 5 here for the Broncos. Back to pass. Rolling is Meyer, and down he goes. Horse collar tackle looked like. The officials don't call it, but the coaching staff was calling for it. Coach Darwin Christensen and company saying that they missed a horse collar tackle there. But they don't call it, and with 5.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter, it'll be a punting situation for the Broncos offense. A lot of miscues, a couple of penalties that stopped them from getting in the end zone. Punt by Max Beminio. And Lehman lost it for a second, gathers in, takes it to the 23-yard line. So that could have been a near disaster for the Jays, but Lehman's able to handle it after he bobbled it, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Gehlen and their offense. And it's still Kraft. Connor Kraft is still out there at quarterback. So not sure exactly what's going on with Livermore, if they just wanted to see what Kraft could do here tonight, or if Livermore does have something going on. But like I said, he is dressed and ready to go if they call on his name tonight. Kraft back to pass. He'll throw it short, completes it to, that's Keaton Bonderson, who has the first down across the 35 near the 40-yard line. And a nice first down reception. Probably see a lot of quick passes from Kraft. The Class 1A District 2 standings: South Central Calhoun 4-0, Southeast Valley 4-0, Pocahontas area 3-1, and Belmond-Klemme 2-1 on the season. And then you have a couple other teams 0-4 at the bottom. Carry by Von Arb for no gain. It'll bring up second down. Actually, they marked him back at the 35 on that last run. Clarion Goldfield Dows and Eagle Grove both 0-4 this season so far. That's the Class 1A District 2 standings, which Belmond-Klemme is in. And here's Kraft. Play fake. He'll roll. He's going to run it himself, and he will be tackled for a loss on the play as Tristan Yoder, 6'2", 285-pound senior, coming up with a tackle for loss. He had 4.5 tackles for loss coming in to make it 5.5 now on the season. The defensive end, one of the defensive ends on this Bronco defense. Across that defensive line, from the right to the left side, then you have Brandon Acuna, 5'8", 265-pound senior, and Caden Christensen, 6'4", 290-pound senior, and then Nicholas Jennison, 6'2", 190-pound junior. A delay of game on the Jays, so that pushes them back to their own 28-yard line. So 3rd and long coming up for Gehlen. We'll see if they just decide to run it or if they will try and throw it down the field here. Kraft gives it to Lehman. Lehman is going to be close, but he will be short, it appears, of first down yardage. But now, as close as he is, do you think about going for it? They don't. They will send on the punting unit, the special teams, as this will be Tragan Kramer on to punt. And the punt, high end over end kick. And he gets out of the way, and that's Ryan Livermore on special teams down there. And he wasn't the one that actually touched it. And a good punt all the way down to the 9. About a 40-yard punt-ish. So that is where the Broncos will start 1st and 10 with 2:48 to go here in the opening quarter, no score. So 1st and 10. And the ball is loose, and the Jays say they have it. What does the official say? They say it's Jays football. And talk about a huge momentum swing. A great punt from Tragan Kramer. And all of a sudden, a fumble on the next play, and the Jays are in business. 1st and goal at the 9. Well, that's a big momentum swing. Von Arb, the lone setback. No, actually, Lehman's the setback there as he gets the carry, cuts it back, and he is in for the touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run by Lehman. And the Jays, just like that, have taken the lead. What a turn of events. 9-yard touchdown run. Ryan Livermore on for the extra point. And the kick is no good. 2:38 to go in the opening quarter, and the Jays are on the scoreboard. 6-0 lead over the home team, the Broncos of Belmond-Klemme. You're watching Jay Football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Welcome back here to Belmont. 2:38 to go in the opening quarter. 6-0 Jays on a 9-yard touchdown run by Dylan Lehman. Short kick by Kraft. Fielded and taken up to about the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Broncos as they'll start at their own 40-yard line with 2:33 to go in the opening quarter. Get to the Broncos starters on the offensive line from left to right. Jaden Warren, a 5'10", 180-pound senior. Tristan Yoder, 6'2", 285-pound senior. Caden Christensen, a 6'4", 290-pound senior. Brandon Acuna, 5'8", 265-pound senior, as there's a run on the play. Gain of about 5, maybe 6 by Sander. And it'll be 2nd and 3. Second down, and they'll line up here. And Alec Bart's the other offensive lineman, the right tackle. The ball is out again, and it's recovered by the Jays. There he goes for the touchdown. Gehlen Catholic. Number 61, Evan Johnson, takes it to the house. What a big turnover that was. Two big turnovers on back-to-back possessions, a fumble and a fumble. Both defenses had 5 turnovers that they've forced on the season, and Gehlen has 2 just in the first quarter here tonight. Livermore will try it again on the extra point, and this one is good. 13-0 Gehlen Catholic with 1:47 to go. It's 13-0. We'll take another break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Welcome back to Belmond here at Dr. A.M. Nelson Stadium. 13-0 Jays. 33-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown by Evan Johnson. Scoop and score. And on the following kickoff, here's a good return out to just shy of the 40-yard line on the return, as that is Clayton Pletch. So first down and 10 at their own 37. And it can't get much worse for the Broncos. 2 possessions in a row, and less than a minute, it's 13-0. 2 turnovers. As the handoff to, I believe that's Sander on the far side. And Sander. Actually, that is not Sander. Cannot quite tell who that is over there. But second down and 6 for Belmond-Klemme. Hand off once again. And that is, again, Clayton Pletch.
At the Bronco 46-yard line.
30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Third down and 2 for the Broncos. And it's a handoff straight ahead. Fighting for the first down. Ball came out. It's in the hands of Derek Von Ar, but they're going to say he was down, and it's a first down. So first down and 10. Quarterback Jordan Meyer going over to the sideline to talk with his coaches before the end here of the first quarter. 13-0. The Gehlen Catholic Jays scoring 2 touchdowns in a matter of less than a minute. One defensively, one set up by the defense. It's 13-0 Jays over the Broncos. You're watching Jay Football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support, because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too, because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Start of quarter number 2 from Belmond here at Dr. A.M. Nelson Stadium. 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line for the Broncos. And it's a quarterback sneak, really, up the middle for a gain of about 6 or 7. Worked out really well. Of course, most teams don't run quarterback sneaks on 1st and 10, so you'd expect the defense not to be prepared for that. 2nd down and 4 after a gain of 6. And on 2nd down, they give it to the fullback, and he's stuffed, Juan Gomez. Gain, they'll actually give him a yard. Maybe. Well, we'll say no gain. 3rd and 4. A minute into the 2nd quarter. Again, Jays, both of their touchdowns thanks to the defense. One was set up 1st and goal at the 9-yard line, and 9-yard touchdown run by Lehman on the next play, and then Evan Johnson, 33-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. Here's a handoff, and that is Pletch. Pletch ahead for the 1st down. Clayton Pletch, the 5'6", 150-pound junior. Coming in on the season, Pletch had only 15 carries before this. 15 carries for 73 yards and a touchdown. He's already got 3 or 4 here tonight. And that is a pass, and it is incomplete. Meyer skipping it in there, short of the receiver. Second and 10. There's a toss to Pletch, and he is going to get past Eric Von Arp and get out of bounds at the 43-yard line, or 32-yard line, rather. Going the wrong way. 3rd and 4. And a handoff straight ahead. That was Pletch again. And they're about a yard short of the 1st down after a gain of 3. 4th and less than a yard for the offense of the Broncos, trying to continue this drive, already down 13-0. And a flag comes in. Was it a false start, or did they get him to jump? It's a false start. So a huge 5 yards in the other direction for the Belmond-Klemme Broncos. But, well, now they might decide to punt it here. Nope, they're still going for it. Got 4 wide. Meyer back to pass, throws complete. No. Yes. No, I don't know. That is incomplete. It's first down and 10. Couldn't find an official to finally give me the signal. There it was. Incomplete pass. It'll be first and 10 for the Jays. So the Jays defense holding strong here again in the first half, as they didn't allow any points in the first half last week to HMS, but then they only had 7 on the board and scored 22 straight. Did the Hawks of HMS last week to take the win. Jays are going to try and add on so the result of last week doesn't loom to this week. Kraft back to pass. He throws complete to Keaton Bonderson. Gain of a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Actually, they'll give him more than that. It's a 3-yard gain.
Warren on the tackle. Tackle stopped by Bonderson.
Second down and 7. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Jays offense trying to create some offense of their own. Handoff is to Lehman into the secondary, and he is inside the 30. That's Derek Von Orb, actually. Von Orb. And now all of a sudden a flag, and it's a hold against the Jays. So some big runs by both teams being called back here. So instead of being inside the 30, they're back at midfield. And first down and 10. 8:49 to go before halftime. Hand off, that is Lehman spinning free of one tackle and getting a short gain on the play. Kuna on the tackle. So second down and 8 at the 48 of the Broncos. Not sure why the clock is stopped. That was a run, as there is Lehman on the carry again. Gain of a couple. Gain of 5, actually. It'll be 3rd and 3. 8:22 and counting to go in these first half. And here, Jays entering 4-down territory. Kraft rolling, throwing, completing. No, just kidding. Incomplete. Looking for Kraft. Intended for Zach Kraft, the 6'4", 205-pound senior. And it'll bring up 4th down. Now do you bring out the punt unit? They will bring out the punt unit. Tragan Kramer will come on out. Had a really good punt. His first one down at the 9-yard line of the Broncos, and then the following play, a fumble recovery by the Gehlen defense, and then that set up the Dalen Lehman touchdown run on the next play. Good punt again inside the 10 and out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Heck of a punt by Tragan Kramer. Punt of 38 yards for Kramer. And that, you couldn't ask for much more than that if you're the Jays, as it'll be 1st and 10 for the Broncos offense. Try to get something going. 8:07 to go in the first half. Down 13-0. Hand off straight ahead, stumbling and maybe getting, well, let's say back to the line of scrimmage. second and 10. Second down and 10. Seven and a half and counting. Hand off for the first man through, and a good run by the fullback Juan Gomez. Gain of about 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Third down and 3 for the Broncos. Pushed back deep inside their own territory, trying to get at least one first down for some breathing room. And getting the outside, but not getting the first down. And it'll bring up 4th down, as that was Pretch on the carry. And it's 4th down and about 1, so it's not much, but just enough. Especially back inside your own 15-yard line. You don't want to go for it and give the Jays prime field position. Beminio to punt it away. And the punt is fair, caught but dropped and recovered by the Broncos, as Lehman had to go up and try and come up with it. And actually, I take that back. That is not Dylan Lehman. That's Yahir Vanegas. Vanegas bobbled it, and the Broncos get their first turnover of the game. 2 turnovers they committed, and now one that they are the beneficiary of. And it'll be at their own 39-yard line where they start. Much better field position. That opens up the playbook a lot more for Coach Christensen. And it's a halfback pass, but he will not pass it, as he'll just run a pass option. As Tate Sander looked downfield, didn't see what he liked, and decided to keep it for a gain of a couple. Actually, they say he did not get anything there. It'll be 2nd and 10. So 2nd down and 10, 5:53 to go in the first half. Meyer, the senior quarterback, play fake, keeps it, runs, and gets near the 45. And timeout, as a J is slow to get up. Kraft, but also a flag on the play. Kraft appears to be okay. A 5-yard face mask. And that'll be an automatic first down, I believe.
Just a 5-yard. That'll bring up 3rd and about 1 for the Broncos at their own 48-yard line.
Towel on the field here. And actually, it is not an automatic first down since it's not a personal foul. And a timeout on the field before a big 3rd down and 1 for the Broncos. We'll step aside. 13-0 Jays lead over the Broncos on Fuller Digital Solutions.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
About that, Kyle.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Second down coming up here, or third down rather. No, they do say second down on the field. We're all confused here. Third down on the scoreboard, second down on the chains. And I believe the official just said second down here as well. Meyer hands it off up the middle and breaking it outside, and there he goes for the touchdown Broncos. That's Clayton Pletch, the junior. Pletch with a big touchdown run. Extra point by Gonzalez is good. 5:35 to go in the first half. 13-7, Jays on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Welcome back to Belmont, Iowa. 13-7, Gehlen Catholic over Belmond-Klemme. The Broncos just putting in their first touchdown of the game. Gonzalez's kick goes out of the end zone. First down and 10 for the Jays offense. One defensive touchdown, one touchdown set up by the defense for the Jays. So they haven't been able to sustain a drive, really, on the offense. For Clayton Pletch, his second touchdown run of the season. Gain of maybe a yard on the play there. Second and 10 instead. Connor Kraft still in at quarterback. Short gain again, this time Lehman. And no gain, I believe. So now 3rd and 10 for this Jays offense. Again, still kind of wondering why Livermore isn't out there. It looks like he's been on other areas, a special teams he's been in on, but not at quarterback, so maybe benched for the quarterback position tonight. As that pass is caught by Kraft, and is he at the first down? No, fourth down. It'll be fourth down and about, wow, one. Very close to the first down marker, actually. 4 minutes and counting to go, and that'll bring out the punting unit for the Jays. And we've seen two really good punts from Tragan Kramer already. That pinned the Broncos back. A timeout taken by the Broncos. 13-7 with 3:42 to go in the first half. Broncos take a timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Belmont. As it'll be 4th and 1, and Tragan Kramer will punt it away, with Clayton Pletch back to receive, as well as another Bronco. And it's the other guy coming up with it. He fair caught it, as that was number 1, Brian Duran. 5'8" wide receiver. Fair catch at the 35-yard line. So we'll see the Bronco offense with 3:35 left can do something here. .335 left in the first half, I should say. Coming out in a shotgun sort of look here. And the quarterback keeps, and he runs for a nice gain on the play, 9 yards. As Meyer keeps and gets 9, it'll bring up 2nd and 1. Meyer on the season has 23 carries, 115 yards, and a couple of touchdowns on the ground coming into tonight for head coach Darwin Christensen of the Belmond-Klemme Broncos. 2nd and 1. And a toss, and it is Pletch for the first down and more, as he's right at about midfield. First down and 10 with 2:51 to go. Ball's at the 48-yard line of Gehlen. Shotgun formation again. Pletch to the right of Meyer. And it'll be Meyer keeping it again as he's inside the 40, down near the 36-yard line. Actually back to the 39. Getting a little ahead of myself. 2.5 minutes to go, 2nd and 1. They give it out and getting close, but not getting the first down is Clayton Pletch. 52-yard touchdown run a little bit ago on the last Bronco drive, in fact. So now 3rd and 1 with 2 minutes to go in the half. Broncos trying to tie or take the lead before the half. Meyer rolling to his right. Throws, and the pass broken up. Nicely defended that time by Dylan Lehman. Breaking up that pass, and it's 1:51 on the clock right now. On a 4th down and 1 coming up for the Broncos, and they will go for it as they're kind of on the edge of punting range. And with it being only 1 yard, they'll go for it. Trips to the top of your screen. And a single receiver at the bottom, as that's a keeper and a first down for Meyer. And a timeout for the Broncos. Harpenow with the tackle there, and 1:47 to go with that timeout. No, just kidding, not a timeout. It was just a stoppage for the first down. Clock continues to run, 1:36 and counting. Meyer. And it's a bubble screen, and it is not going very far, maybe a couple. This time it's a timeout by the Broncos. 1:23 to go in the first half, 13-7. Gehlen Catholic over the Belmond-Klemme Broncos. You're watching J Football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support, because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too, because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
First play of the series, gain of 6. Actually, second play of the series. 3rd down and about 3. 1 minute to go. Bronco offense has to get going. Meyer back to pass, throws a little screen out to the outside, and getting out of bounds is the wide receiver. I believe that's Caleb Carlson, number 9. And Carlson had no touches on the season coming into this game. No rushes, no receptions. Even though he's in the starting lineup, had no touches. So congratulations to him for getting his first catch of the year. And it picks up a Bronco first down with 49 seconds left in the half, as they are at the 18-yard line into the red zone, trying to take the lead or at least tie it before halftime. As the kicker, Edwin Gonzalez, is trying to warm up. There's a missed tackle, and stepping out of bounds with 41.8 on the clock. As a gain of 5 there, 2nd and 5. Second down and 5. At the 13-yard line. Meyer rolls to his right, throws in too far for his intended target. As that was Lane out there, Carson Lane. Had 7 catches for 99 yards and a score coming in, including a 43-yard touchdown reception from Tate Sander. who has only completed one pass on the season on one attempt. And that was that 43-yard touchdown to Lane. 3rd and 5, 37.7 on the clock. So still time to be able to run the football if they so choose, but probably not on 3rd and 7 here. Meyer back to pass, lofts it to the end zone. It's intercepted, I believe, and it is. Intercepted by Yahir Vanegas. Vanegas, who fumbled on the muffed punt, comes up with a big interception, the 3rd turnover of the half by the Broncos. And now the Jays, were with 31 seconds, very likely to just take a knee, and that's what they'll do here. As Kraft takes the snap, takes the knee, and that is going to do it for the first half. 13-7, the Jays defense coming up with a big stop at the end of the half, and they lead it 13-7 at the break. We'll take a break on Fuller Digital Solutions, and when we come back, we'll recap the 3 scores from the first half, and we'll see if we can find some scores from around Northwest Iowa. You're watching J Football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Yeah, no, you don't want it. Welcome back to Belmond, Iowa here. As a big injury right now for the Broncos, as we see on the scoreboard side of the field, as both teams are still in the vicinity, right on the field for halftime. As it is their star running back, Tate Sander, the 6'1", 195-pound junior, is walking gingerly to the place where they're having halftime. He's got ice around his left foot/ankle, and he is very unlikely to come back in this game. He was hobbling / being helped over to the place where they're having their halftime. So that's a huge loss, Tate Sander, for the Belmond-Klemme Broncos as we are at halftime here in Belmont. Take a look at the scoring so far in this one, 13-7, Gehlen Catholic on your Mid-States Bank scoreboard. Our sponsors also American Bank, Dave's Roofing, and Evertech. I want to thank our sponsors. And now let's take a look at the scoring in the first half, as they have the homecoming festivities going on here in Belmont. As it is homecoming, that's why Belmont wanted to have a game this week, especially, not that homecoming was the only reason, but homecoming being a big reason they wanted to have it here as well. In the first quarter, scoring started late in the first quarter with 2:38 to go. Dylan Lehman ran it in from 9 yards out after a fumble recovery by the Gehlen defense set it up. It was 6-0 after the extra point was no good. And then on the next Bronco possession, Evan Johnson recovered a fumble, again a fumble by the Bronco offense. And for the Jays, he took it back 33 yards for a scoop and score touchdown. The extra point was good by Livermore, and it was 13-0 with 1:47 to go in the opening quarter. And then in the second quarter, scoring started about halfway through on a 52-yard touchdown run by Clayton Pletch with 5:35 to go. The extra point was good, and it was 13-7 at that point, and that point continues here at halftime. 13-7 lead for the Jays over the Broncos. Big injury, as we just mentioned a minute ago. Tate Sander, the running back, averaging 8.6 yards per carry this season for the Broncos, is out probably for the rest of this game and maybe a couple other games, as he is very gimpy on that left leg or left ankle, it appears, and he had a bag of ice on it, so we'll see if he is able to come back, not tonight probably, but for some time this season for the Broncos. Big injury. We're going to take a break, and when we come back here on Fuller Digital Solutions, we'll take a look and see if we can find some scores from around the area. You're watching J Football on FDS.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support, because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too, because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
What does Evertech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Belmond here at Dr. A.M. Nelson Stadium. So we take a look at some halftime scores from the area. West Lyon at halftime with a 21-0 lead over Sheldon. South O'Brien with a 6-0 lead over Akron Westfield. And in a big top 5 matchup in Class 2A District 1, Central Lyon, George Little Rock, and Sioux Center. It's the Lions with a 27-0 lead over Sioux Center. Top 5 matchup, and the Lions are clobbering the Warriors, or eating up the Warriors, I guess, if you want to go that way. So those are the scores that we have for you here on the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime. Again, want to thank our sponsors, Dave's Roofing, American Bank, and EverTech, and it's 13-7. The Jays with the lead over the Broncos on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard here at the half from Belmond. You're watching J Football and Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back here to Belmont. Let's take a look at some other area scores before the second half gets underway. Mainly Northwest Iowa area, not Belmont area. 42-0. Western Christian over Sioux Central at the half. Boyden Hall Rock Valley with a 21-0 lead over Lamar's at the half. Sergeant Bluff Luton with a 35-14 lead over Storm Lake. And Spencer with a 31-14 lead over Bishop Gehlen at the half. Those are your halftime scores from Northwest Iowa. Second half kickoff with the Broncos getting the football. We'll come back and see what the second half has for us. 13-7. Jays lead it on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard. You're watching Jay Football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Belmond, Iowa, at Dr. A.M. Nelson Stadium in Belmont. As we get ready for the start of the second half, the Jays will kick it deep to the home team, the Broncos, as they won the toss in the first half, but deferred their choice to the second half.
All right, we're going to start the second half here. Broncos will
And here we go. Second half almost ready to get underway. Zach Kraft, no. Take that back. Number 61, Evan Johnson doing the kicking now. Zach Kraft is not in on this play. It's a little squib kick. Taken in by number 21, and that is Pletch. Taken down inside the 35-yard line. And that's where the offense will set up shop first down. The only touchdown in the game for the Broncos, a 52-yard touchdown run by Clayton Pletch midway through the second quarter. It'll be first down and 10 for the Broncos at their own 34-yard line. First possession of the second half, and Meyer may have been confused. I don't think there was anybody behind him there as he took it and ran for a short gain of 3. So second down and 7. Again, Tate Sander, the running back for the Broncos, is likely to not return to this game. Left ankle / foot injury, as there is a run to the outside by Pletch. Not much doing that time, maybe a yard at most. They'll say no gain, 3rd and 7. Jay's defense trying to come up with another stop like they did at the end of the first half. You hear Vanagas coming up with an interception in the end zone on a 3rd down that prevented the Broncos from scoring to end the half. 3rd and 7 for the Broncos. It's a toss. Pletch, I believe. No, that's actually Juan Gomez, the 5'9", 190-pound senior. Gets about 4 on the play. It'll be 4th down and 3. Long 2, short 3, however you want to look at it. And the Broncos look like they'll punt it away. Max Beminio. No, they got to go for it. the snap, and they got it. Christensen gets the first down. And that's a Broncos first down for Belmond-Klemme. He's Kyle Pingree, the tech guy for today, does not like that so much, those first downs. He said he's heard enough of those over the years. So, mainly for Iowa State. But, yeah, we don't like when Iowa State gets first downs, as there's a no gain on the play, as I am a Hawkeye fan saying that. But 13-7 is the score. Jays with the lead. No gain on that first down run. Carson Schubert and Kyle Pingree here for the broadcast in Belmond, Iowa this evening. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Opening drive of the half. And it's the Broncos with it. Tosses to the running back, or the fullback, Gomez, rather. And he may have lost yardage there. Actually did. Lost about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Or 3rd and 11. Jay's defense trying to come through here with another stop. They had multiple stops. 3 turnovers that defense was able to cause in that first half. Trying to come up with more here. Or at least a stop on a 3rd and long. And that is a handoff straight ahead to the other fullbacks, Max Beminio. 10 carries, 27 yards on the season coming in with a touchdown, but he'll be stopped short. Gain of about 6, but he needed 6 more. It'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring Dylan Lehman back to receive the punt here from Beminio. And the punt by Beminio. Fair caught by Lehman at the 13-yard line, as that is a 37-yard punt. And nothing on the return. So the Jays will take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line. And we'll take a quick break and come right back to Belmond.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Welcome back to Belmond. 2nd down and 11 after Lehman was wrapped up in the backfield. By Yoder. And this time a run by Von Arb. And Von Arb up to the, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll give him 2 at the 14-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Jays. Third and 9. We'll see what Coach Schindler wants to run here, if they play it conservative or if they want to take a pass play here on this 3rd and 9 as an option. Lehman goes in motion. A timeout. No, a flag, actually. Delay of game on the Jays. That'll push them back half the distance. No, they'll just say 5 yards up to the back to the 9-yard line. Now it would be half the distance. And with it being a 5-yard penalty, it's within that, where you didn't have to make it half the distance. So 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Kraft back to pass, throws it to Lame, and it's intercepted! Intercepted by number 6, Carson Lane. Carson Lane with his second interception of the season. And they give a little bit of a, as now a J is down here, and I'm not sure who it is. And I don't want to speculate either. 6:07 to go. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line for the Broncos when we come back, and we'll update you on the injury situation for Gehlen Catholic when we come back. Jays lead at 13-7 on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard. You're watching Jay Football, Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done in customer testimonials.
Welcome back to Belmont as you see Zach Kraft walking off under his own power for the most part. It seemed like his right arm was being stretched out by one of the Broncos trainers. And he looks like he'll be okay. To be determined if he returns in this game. 6:07 to go here in the third quarter after the interception by Carson Lane. It's 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line for the Broncos, who turned it over 3 times themselves in the first half. They get their second turnover of the game here as they try and put it in the end zone. 75 degrees in Belmond this evening. Handoff, breaking it outside and near the end zone, but out at about the 3. As that was Clayton Pletch. They'll mark it at the 3, and it's 2nd down and 1. Handoff to Pletch, met and stopped in the backfield. Back at the 6-yard line, they'll mark it. So now 3rd down and 4. Actually down to 73 all of a sudden here in Belmont. Very mild wind, 3 miles an hour out of the west-southwest. Here's a toss to Pletch on the other side. He fights for the 1st down. But did he get there? And a timeout for another injured player on the far sideline. This time it appears to be for the Broncos. And it'll be interesting to see where they spot it. It looks as if it's going to be just short of the first down. But an injured Bronco on the play, and it was kind of a humid day and hot day before it's cooled down to 73 here tonight. 65% humidity now. Higher earlier. And with 5:08 to go here in the third quarter, Broncos knocking on the door. It'll be 4th down and short. As that is their running back, and that is not good. Clayton Pletch, number 2 running back behind Tate Sander. And he's got to come out at least for one play. So now your top 2 running backs are out for this 4th and 1. Do you dare send on the kicking unit here? Edwin Gonzalez on the season has 1 for 3 on field goal tries. And his only make was from 23 yards out. So it's right there in his range potentially, but they want to go for it with it being 4th and short. And they will. Keeping it for the first down and just short of the goal line as Meyer almost getting to the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1. Heck of a play call as Meyer just took it real quickly. And we'll see if Meyer tries to get in here again. He does, and a false start though, so no touchdown. No, illegal shift rather. Either way, a 5-yard penalty. And it'll be 1st and goal at the just outside the 5-yard line is where they'll mark it. So that was inside the 1 on that last play. So, more than likely, unless they have a really long quarterback sneak, not going to be able to score on a quarterback sneak on this play. So, 1st down and goal from the 5. He did try the quarterback sneak as Meyer got close, actually. It's like he heard me and was trying to make it sure that they got in there. So, 2nd and goal from about the 1. Meyer again. We'll see if he does it again. Looks like he's going to. And this time he is in for the touchdown. Tie game. 13 all on the 1-yard touchdown run. Extra point, the all-important extra point. Gonzalez has only missed 1 extra point all season. The kick is no good! His 2nd miss. I may have just jinxed him right there. The announcer's jinx, you know. 13-0 after that miss by Gonzalez. 1-yard touchdown run by Meyer, and we're tied at 13 with 4:18 to go, 3rd quarter. We got ourselves a ball game. 13 all on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard. Jay Football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
On the return, it's Bonderson. He's up near midfield before being brought down. A good return by Keaton Bonderson, the freshman. I take that back. The sophomore wide receiver. I've said that before. But he is just a he is a sophomore, not just a freshman anymore. And it's 1st and 10 for the Jays offense. Connor Kraft throwing that interception on the last drive. Jeff Augustine in at fullback. Derek Von Arb, the tailback. Lehman went in motion. It's a swing pass out to Lehman. He's got room out there, and he is near the first down, and a late flag coming in, and the Jays fans are loving it as they believe that it could be a late hit. See what the official says, if we can find him. Where are you at, buddy? Here he comes. After the play was over, personal foul on the defense. That's going to be a first down. So a huge penalty. It'll move it all the way to the, let's see, the math is hard for me. I understand that. From the 47 to the 32-yard line? No, they say the 30-yard line. So he was out closer to midfield, or the 45. And a gain of a couple. And a flag down again. This time it'll probably be on the Jays, but we'll see. No, another personal foul. And this time it's on both teams, so they will offset, actually. So 2 personal fouls. So we'll redo it. Pretend that never happened. Erase it from existence. First down at the 30-yard line. 3:58 to go here in the third quarter. Kraft back to pass. Now he hands it off on a delay. Nice job as Lehman has a first down, it appears, or very close to one. Actually, looks like they'll mark him just short. A gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1 down to the 21. 3.5 to go in the third. Jays offense after the Keaton Bonderson return, setting them up near midfield. And now they're at the 21, knocking on the red zone door. Hand off to Derek Von Arb, and he has the first down. .314 as the clock stops. And now they will wind it. First down at 10 at the 19-yard line. So they're in the red zone now. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Kraft rolling, throwing, completing to Von Arb. Von Arb is inside the 5, I want to say, and If you can't tell, that pole's in our way here. So it's a little hard to be able to tell where he was. So it is at the 5. So that was a pretty good guess, I guess. I mean, there's not too many yard lines down there. So first down and goal at the 5. Jay's trying to knock down the door. Lehman is into the end zone for the Jays touchdown. Lehman, a 5-yard touchdown run, his second of the game. And just like that, the Jays are back in front. With 2:40 to go. Extra point by Livermore is blocked.
Extra point is blocked by Gehlen.
That was Jennison.
Jay's touchdown. Belmond-Klemme 13, Gehlen Catholic 19.
19-13. So we'll see if that comes back to be a factor in the outcome of this game. But it's 19-13 on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard with 2:40 to go, third quarter. Jay football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Belmont. The opening, or the kickoff by Evan Johnson, taken out to the near the 40-yard line. At the 39, officially, is where they'll spot it. First down and 10 for the Broncos. They just tied it, so it probably feels like, gosh, we got another mountain to climb here. We just tied the game, and then the Jays just went down and scored it on us. We'll see if they hang their heads or if they'll be able to get that rhythm back that they had on that last drive. Again, they've had their injuries. As that is a run up the middle. As that is Max Beminio, the 6'3", 200-pound senior. Gain of 9 on the play, so a good gain for him. Trying to get their fullbacks involved. They feature 2 fullbacks, Beminio and Gomez. We've seen both of them in this game. Second and short. And this time they'll give it to Gomez, the other fullback. And he's got the first down across the 50-yard line and into Jay's territory. A lot of sloppiness in this game. Total of 5 turnovers. And a handoff to Gomez, but he's gobbled up in the backfield. Loss of about a yard, maybe no gain. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. One minute to go in the quarter. Meyer tosses to Gomez. Gomez inside the 40 and down at the 37-yard line, and it's a first down for the Broncos, except there's a flag and a legal shift. So hold the phone. So back in their own territory now. So instead of a 1st and 10, an illegal shift will bring the ball back to their own 48-yard line with 48.6 seconds on the game clock. So 2nd and 15. Back to pass, and he overthrows everybody that time, Meyer does. Beminio was down there, but so were a couple of Jays. One of the coaches on the sideline saying, you got to get on your horse. So not pleased with the effort there for the Broncos. 3rd down and 15. One of the few pass plays you see this team run. But we might see 2 consecutive here with a 3rd and 15. Meyer is out of the shotgun here. And a timeout on the field by the Broncos. With 43 seconds to go in the quarter, it'll be a 3rd and 15 after we come back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Belmont. As we get set for a big 3rd and 15 for the Belmond-Klemme Broncos. Jay's defense has been pretty solid in this game. One big touchdown run, and then they gave up a touchdown when the offense fumbled at their own 12-yard line. Here's Meyer throwing down the field. He's got it. It's Lane. No, Carlson. Caleb Carlson with the catch. Take that back. It's Carlson, not Lane. But a big catch. He had no touches coming into this game. He's got 2 catches tonight. 1st and 10, 30 seconds to go. And that is a run by Gomez. He's near the 1st down. He bulldozes over Yahir Vanegas, the other guy wearing number 4. My goodness, it's just like a one-man wrecking crew out there. It's Gomez, the fullback, going right through the corner, Vanegas. 25 seconds to go. Actually very close to the 1st down, but they said he was out 2nd and 2. They'll give it to Gomez again. He's got the 1st down. At the 7-yard line, it'll be 1st and goal for the Broncos. And that will bring the 3rd quarter to an end, unless they get this off really quickly. They did just get it off. It's a handoff, and he is stuffed. Gomez Von Arb and company with the stop. Macklem also in there for the Jays. Second down and goal for the Broncos, trailing by 6 to the Jays on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard. Fourth quarter action. It should be a good finish here in Belmont.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
That's what Schindler had said, too.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support, because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too, because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And a keeper by Meyer for the touchdown. On the first play of the fourth quarter, an 8-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Meyer. And an all-important extra point for Gonzalez, and he's got it. 20-19. 20-19. With 11:57 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 20-19 in favor of the home team, the Broncos, on Fuller Digital Solutions.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Gonzalez with the touchback. Gonzalez adding the extra point to give the Broncos a 20-19 lead. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Jays. Again, if you're just joining us, it's been Connor Kraft, the quarterback tonight for the Jays. Ryan Livermore has been participating in special teams and some defense, but not at the starting quarterback position as Lehman runs on the play. Actually, I take that back. Von Arp. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll bring up actually 6. 2nd and 4. Jay's offense trying to continue to roll here after they scored their last possession. And the handoff was straight ahead to Lehman for about a yard. Maybe not even. Yeah, they'll give him 1. 3rd and 3 for the Jays. Down by 1 point, 11.5 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Still plenty of time. But this is a first down you'd like to have. You don't want to go 3 and out after the opponent just had a big scoring drive. It's a handoff, and Lehman's got the first down. Nice run by Lehman on 3rd and 3. Picks it up. First down and 10 for the Jays. 2 wide receivers. I formation. Handoff is to Lehman. And he may have lost a yard, and he did. Maybe 2. Loss of 1.
2nd and 11 for the Jays on their own 37-yard line.
Under 10.5 now to play. 2nd and 11 for the Jays at their own 36. Kraft back to pass, looking, throwing down the field for Lehman. It's broken up by Lehman as number 1, Brian Duran, coming up, was looking to try and take that out of the air. As Lehman didn't see the ball right at first, and then when he did see it, he just was able to get to it in time to knock it away, not able to be in position for the catch. So nice job by Lehman there. Instead of an interception, it's incomplete. 3rd and 11, though, now for the Jays offense. Connor Kraft, the 6 foot, 170-pound sophomore quarterback. As that is a run, or pass, actually, after the catch he ran. It's Tragan Kramer. He's short of the marker. 4th down and 2, and they are going to punt it away, it appears.
At the 46-yard line.
4th and 2 if you didn't catch it. Kramer back to punt. And it will be a punt. Line drive kick and a good one. Inside the 10, inside the 5, and into the end zone for a touchback. Livermore tried to get down there in time, but was not quite in time to get there. So 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Broncos. .12 to go in the 4th quarter. Broncos trying to put another touchdown drive together. They've got 2 in the second half after only scoring once in the first half. One of the touchdowns in the second half set up by the defense. And they were able to punch it in after they got the ball at the 12. Handoff is to the running back, Pletch. not much, and actually lost a yard. Pletch exited with an injury earlier, but back into the game now. And walking on the sideline is the starting running back, Tate Sander. Exited with a left ankle / foot injury. And he is walking gingerly on the sideline. It doesn't look like he's going to come back in, as here's a big run. And still going is Pletch, Clayton Pletch, to the 42-yard line. Gain of 23 on the play and a first down for the Broncos. Good news for the Broncos, though, is that Sander is up on that left ankle / foot. He's walking around gingerly, but walking around on it, as that is a quarterback draw. Gain of about 6, maybe 5. Meyer's done a lot of running himself tonight, especially with the running back situation the way it is, with Sander being out and Pletch going out a little bit too. Gomez and Beminio are the backs on this play, both listed as fullbacks. Beminio is lined up as the running back in this case. And they give it to Beminio, and Beminio is stuffed. But a gain of about a yard on the play, maybe 2, and actually they gave him a couple. And it'll be 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3 for the Broncos offense, 6:48 and counting to go in the game. They only lead by 1. So a touchdown on this drive would be huge. And it's a handoff. Beminio's got it for the first down. Inside the 45. And another Bronco first down. Just over 6 minutes, 6:15 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter. Big first down for Belmond-Klemme on that last carry by Beminio. Jordan Meyer takes the snap, tosses to Beminio. Beminio has a nice carry. The ball is out, I think. No, it's not. I thought I saw a Jays player diving like the ball was out, but maybe he just fell to the ground. I don't know. And a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Beminio, a nice carry, and starting to get those big backs going. Beminio's 6'3", 200. Juan Gomez, a little bit more of the finesse running back, or fullback, as he's 5'9", 190. But 5:20 to go. And counting here in the fourth. Jordan Meyer runs for the first down on the quarterback keeper sneak.
That'll be 1st and 10 at the Jays 34-yard line.
Under 5 minutes to go, 4:55 and counting, and another first down at the 34 of the Jays here. Jays defense desperately needs a stop. And a handoff for a short gain. Belmond got it again. Sticking with the hot hand. Gain of a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9. Broncos trying to go to 3-1 on the season before they play Pocahontas area next week right here at their home field in Belmond. Jays trying to bounce back after a rough loss against against HMS. They beat Akron Westfield 53-8, losing last week 22-7 to HMS. And a timeout by the Jays with 3:52 to go here in the 4th quarter. It's 20-19. Broncos over the Jays. Big 3rd down coming up in this game when we come back on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
3rd down and 7. Hand off to Belmond. He's not even close to the 1st down. Gain of about 2. It'll bring up 4th and 5. And a decision for the Broncos with 3:46 to go. Do you try a little pooch punt here to pin them inside their own 10, or do you just go for it on 4th down here? My thought is they probably will try and go for it. With it being 4th down and a long 5, short 6. Another timeout by the Jays. They'll have 1 remaining. Broncos, I believe, have 2. 3:46 again to go here in the 4th quarter. I want to thank our sponsors again: American Bank, Dave's Roofing, EverTech, here on Fuller Digital Solutions. And it's a 20-19 lead for the Broncos over the Jays on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard. 4th down and a long 5 for the Broncos. Back to pass is Meyer. He's got his man. Spinning free. He's got the 1st down and more. That is Carson Lane with a big catch. And 1st down for the Broncos. With 3.5 to go. Still 1 timeout for the Jays. They won't take it here. At the 15-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this is one of those situations where if you're Coach Schindler, you might even say to your guys, let them score here because they can't take you out of the game if they get a touchdown and even an extra point. And that will be a gain of about 5, I think, maybe. Let's see where they spotted. Yeah, about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line. .240 and counting. Coach Schindler trying to hold on to that last time out. And off to Beminio. He's stuffed. No gain, maybe one. It'll be third down at about 4, I guess, is what they'll say. I think they've got one timeout.
Gehlen Catholic 10-yard line.
Two minutes to go. Jays need a stop. Broncos trying to punch it into the end zone here. It's a toss to Gomez. And Gomez has the first down, it looks like. Or not. Maybe he was short. A first down pretty much ends it. And that is a first down. Coach Livermore is, or Coach Schindler is on the field. And timeout by the Jays, and that will be pretty much the end. A valiant effort by the Jays, but unless they fumbled snap here, you know, you have a miracle at the Meadowlands situation. But more than likely, you'll see the Broncos take a couple of knees here before this game is over with 1:41 to go and no timeouts left for Gehlen. So the Jays will drop to 1-3 unless a miracle happens. And the home team, the Belmond-Klemme Broncos, will go to 3-1. First and goal. They'll come out in victory formation. Taking the snap and taking the knee. As the play clock will go down. 37 seconds. It'll be under a minute before the next one. Next snap.
Also, we would like to thank our training gang crew of Dennis Sloth, Eric Doherty, Zach Wilms, and Jordan Wilms.
The Jays looking for a miracle at the Meadowlands. A repeat. .58 seconds, and the knee by Meyer. They'll have to do it one more time. And if they can securely get one more kneel down, that will do it. And that's the ball game. The Broncos defeat the Jays 20-19 in a very entertaining ball game here from Belmont tonight. 20-19, the final score. Belmond-Klemme over the Gehlen Catholic Jays. We'll be back here on Fuller Digital Solutions with a wrap-up of the game, and we'll look to see about some scores from around the area as well. Again, the final score on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard, 20-19, the Broncos over the Jays. This is Jay Football from Fuller Digital Solutions.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
You can do a couple.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
At American Bank, we take pride in showing our school spirit while in the stands and in the office. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel the support because having customers like you is our greatest victory. Whether you're in the game or cheering from the crowd, score big by showing off J Pride with a Gehlen debit card. We hope you catch the spirit too because it's a great day to be a J. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Belmont, Iowa. Here at Dr. A.M. Nelson Stadium, the final score 20-19 in favor of the home team, the Broncos. We'll take a look at the scoring summary here. Starting back in the first quarter with Dylan Lehman scoring the first touchdown of the game, a 9-yard touchdown run. Extra point was no good. And unfortunately for the Jays, that ended up being the big difference. 2:38 to go in the first quarter. It was 6-0 Jays. Then on the ensuing drive for the Broncos, it was a 33-yard fumble recovery and score by Evan Johnson. And it was 13-0 as that extra point was good by Livermore. With 1:47 to go in the opening quarter, it was 13-0, and that would be the score at the end of quarter number one. In the second quarter, scoring started in midway through the second quarter, 5:35 mark. 52-yard touchdown run by Clayton Pletch, who was in because of the injury to Tate Sander, the star running back, really, of this Belmond-Klemme offense. And it was 13-7 after the extra point was good. And then the third quarter was the next, as it was 13-7 at halftime. Third quarter began with a 1-yard touchdown run by Meyer. The extra point was no good. And with 4:18 to go in the third quarter, we were tied at 13 as the extra point went off the left upright. And then on the following Gehlen Catholic drive, it was a 5-yard touchdown run by Dylan Lehman. And the extra point was blocked by Jennison. Jennison with the block. And it was 19-13 with 2:40 to go in the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, the Broncos were able to take the lead thanks to an 8-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Jordan Meyer, and the extra point was good this time by Gonzalez, and that's the difference in the ball game, 20-19, as that was at the 11:57 mark. So there was still a lot of time left, but the Jays were not able to get into the end zone, as that was a really good job by Belmond-Klemme to pretty much control the ball in that fourth quarter. They scored that touchdown and kept the Jays from doing much else, as they only had one possession, and it wasn't a good one for Gehlen Catholic. So 20-19 the final score, Belmond-Klemme over Gehlen Catholic on your Mid-States Bank scoreboard. And we will take a break here from Belmont, and when we come back, we'll take a look at some area scores, and we'll close our broadcast, but we'll do that after this break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Fuller Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Belmond. The final score again, 20-19 in favor of the Belmond-Klemme Broncos over the Gehlen Catholic Jays. Take a look at some finals from Northwest Iowa. Number 4 in Class 2A, Central Line George Little Rock with a 42-0 victory over number 5 Sioux Center. Big victory for the Lions tonight. And we'll take a look at some other scores here as I wait for technology to load. And final with West Lyon defeating Sheldon 35-0. Unity Christian over MOC Floyd Valley 41-0. Boyden Hall Rock Valley over Lamar's 38-13. Spirit Lake over Okoboji 54-0. HMS over MMCRU 62-0. And Western Christian defeats Sioux Central 42-6. Those are your finals from the Northwest Iowa area. And that is pretty much going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. We do have volleyball for the Jays on Tuesday night from Gehlen Catholic High School in Lamar. So join us on Fuller Digital Solutions for that on Tuesday night. And then, of course, next Friday night, the Jays will be back on the football field as they will try and get win number 2 for the season, as the Jays will face MMCRU. Actually, that game will be on the road for the Jays at MMCRU next Friday night. Want to thank the man, the myth, the legend, Kyle Pingree, for doing all the tech work, all the behind-the-scenes work tonight, and making this broadcast from a small town in Iowa, Belmont, making it work without the without too many troubles. Even though we had some internet troubles at first, we connected to the hotspot out here, and we were able to get a good broadcast for you. Unfortunately for the Jays, it was not to be in the win column. A 20-19 defeat as Belmond-Klemme with the victory over Gehlen Catholic. I want to thank again Kyle Pingree, and I'm Carson Schubert saying have a great weekend, everybody, and stay safe.